Hello, hello everyone. We're in Endgame of Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. Or, actually I don't know that because this is not Radiant Dawn, this is Ignorant Dawn. As always, presented by yours truly, well, me, and Raisins. How are you doing?
Doing excellently. Yeah, I've actually forgotten that this is the game we've been playing for all this long. I finally read the title screen. I'm allowed to do that. And I realized, wow, we're playing Radiant Dawn here. And we're in, like, the beginning of the game, right?
Yeah, because, I mean, it says Rebirth 1, so we're being born right now.
There you go. Going into Chapter 1. Okay, sounds good to me.
I have gone over my endgame team with Raisins privately, but I haven't told you guys what to do. So probably blur out the start of this, because you can see the units standing on the field ready to go into the tower. So Raisins, if you would avert your eyes for like one moment, as I'll load it.
I'll
be ignorant. Be as ignorant as you can be.
I know, I'll do what I can.
You got this. I believe in you.
Okay.
And okay, you can look.
Okay.
Woo! So I've chosen my team, and I've done most of the preparations. I still want to do bonus experience in this menu before we go in, and we can't do that after we go into the tower proper. So I didn't do full preparations yet, but I thought we'd take a moment to go over the units that I've selected for the end game. Of course, if you've been following along, that most of these will not be a surprise, but I think there will be a couple that are a surprise, because I like to spice it up a little bit. I don't want to pick the most optimal units, but I do want to pick some of the units I've been using for the full game, just, to provide proper closure to the playthrough. So I've sorted them this way, and we'll go over them here. First and foremost, obvious, I'm going to pick Raphael for the tower. I used Raisin in my Iron Man, so when Leanne is gone, so I don't have much of a choice there. I want to keep it spicy and varied. Let me just scroll through these until we hit a unit that I'm actually going to bring. I think Sigrun is the last unit I'm not bringing in this list.
Okay.
Because these are these we're not bringing for mostly obvious reasons. There were some that I was considering. I guess if you pay really close attention, you can tell who we are bringing. If you're really quick on your feet.
If you're just like counting everybody, yeah.
So you have like a giant bingo chart of like units that we can bring.
And people are just like furiously like scribbling their answers in, like, which one is it? Okay, well,
hold up,
oh no, you're bringing Ike. What a spoiler!
How does this work? Okay, hold on. Let me just scroll through.
No.
Very carefully. That way you will come to me. I guess it doesn't do it the way I wanted to do it.
Yeah, we wanted a big reveal one by one.
Reveal
but I don't think we're gonna get that.
All right, first unit that I'm bringing is Har. You did not see the bottom unit there. Don't worry. Yeah, I mean, Har is good. Endgame is probably some of his worst maps, but because I gave him the boots, I have to bring him. I want to maximize the amount of movements I'm bringing into the tower. And also, I need to give him that BEXP level so we can get speed on him. That's very important to me. I did not refuse to kill that sniper over the course of like 3 turns and 30 minutes of your time not to bring him here. So I brought him some gear, some old gear, some new gear, and he's all good to go. Threw parity on him for reasons you'll soon find out in the tower. Hopefully they'll come in handy. Because I took all the skills off the units I'm not bringing and put them into convoy. This is very important, especially Nihil, Parity, and Provoke. Those are like super important to bring if you want to make your life as easy as possible. And some of these you'll find on my units, and some of these are still hanging out in convoy. But yeah, Har, not surprising, is it?
Yeah, no, the whole, as you mentioned, like removing the skills from everybody and then reassigning the skills. I kind of like that whole hour-long tower preps, right? So
yeah,
I say an hour, but you know me, right? It's probably gonna be like 3 or 4. But yeah, no, sliding all the skills around, and yeah, like Nihil and Parity in particular, like there are 2 skills that do basically nothing the entire game long, and then they do an absolute ton in the back part of the game. So, I don't really blame anybody their first time around for like getting to the tower and being like, I ain't gonna bring these, they're crap, and then they get like bodied at every part in the tower. But yeah, no, they're really good here. So I think Parity Har. I have a couple guesses what it's going to be used for, but of course I won't give it away.
Fair enough. So we'll do that in a minute. Next up, we have Shinon, of course, the marksman. If you're going to use a marksman all game long, you might as well take up to endgame because you get your sweet reward using them all game long. Shinon was good, like very, very good, obviously, to have around. It was the first crowned unit we had, and he still held up throughout. And endgame is going to be fun. I put Paragon on him because he's not quite fully leveled yet, and I expect he'll get quite a few kills because we can get the double bow in endgame 1 and just start going to town on all the enemies there. And maybe we'll get him to like 20. That'd be funny. Or no, we promoted him in like before 20, but you know the drill, right? We can get him to 20 now.
20 promoted. All what is it? Wheel strats. Yes. Yeah, this is kind of like a shockingly low level for Shinon. I gotta say, I thought it was gonna be way higher, but yeah. No, I mean he's a fine marksman, and I do like bringing one to tower. Just the 3 range is kind of handy for a lot of different places on the map. So I'm really glad we decided to bring Shin on here.
Of course, if we bring Shinon, we gotta bring a support partner, Gatri, if only because it keeps Shinon safe, but also because Gatri himself can keep us safe. I haven't been super impressed with Gatri's speed throughout part 4. I think he might, in hindsight, been a good candidate for a speed wing or something, but, you know, we have more candidates for that. So this is what we've got. Same with him. Hopefully we can get him up there something. I don't think I had a Paragon on him, because there's a lot of people I wanted to Paragon, so I gave him Provoke and Imbue. We don't need the Shades of Provoke trick anymore, I think, because Shinon is going to be able to stand on his own 2 feet with the double bow. But, you know, Provoke might still come in handy. Gatri's still, like, hella bulky with 53 and 35. And like I said, I've never brought this unit to endgame. He either was benched or I let him die by accident. So I'm actually super hyped to see him do some work in the close corridors of 41 and beyond.
Yeah, no, he's a super fun guy to bring to the end, right? I think I brought him my first playthrough, but it was so that he and Liar could go through the tower together, I think. But
the cat boy.
I don't know. They had that one base combo. It's like, all right, these two are made to be. No, he's a fun person to bring to tower. I do agree. The speed is kind of not great though. So I don't know if that should have been fixed with like a speed wing or with a resolve, but either of those are pretty good options here.
I would have loved to fix it with some BEXP, but he's still not capped anything, so maybe he'll get there too.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I have a feeling we're gonna have a lot of different people that we want to Paragon in here, but the enemies are high level, so you get a lot of EXP.
Yeah. Boyd is here, of course, because he supports Ike. Might as well make Ike as good as possible. And Boyd, again, we went through the trouble of raising him, so why not bring him to the tower? I think this is enough speed to double endgame generals. I'm pretty sure they're not faster than 25, so that should be the main benchmark he reaches. I don't know if he'll need a hammer for the 2-shot, or if he can make do with like a silver axe, or the Son of a Bench, or the Dark. This is like his 3-2 forge that's still around here somehow. So I think he'll do a fine job. I'm a little worried because if he does die, that loses like a lot of support points for Ike. He's gonna have to build something back up, and I don't know. He could die, but then again, he has 28 defense and 63 HP and the Earth Affinity from Ike. It should be okay, right?
Yeah, this should be pretty reliable. I do think the speed is like just barely enough. I actually think there's like a couple guys who he won't double, like a couple generals whom he won't double, but he's like 1 level away. So, you know, we'll just proc that reliable Boyd speed growth, right? And, you know, get another point for that. No, I think 29 should be enough. So I'm quite pleased with this unit.
Then we have Tanith, of course, training projects. You gotta bring the training projects. Gave her a new forge, the reinforced, because I think the end game will probably run out at some point. And I mean, she's got 1 stat. She'll probably get more. I don't remember if I put Paragon on her. Yeah, she still has Paragon, so she could get a couple more levels here. And you know, we'll see where she goes from here. I never used Tanith in endgame. She seems a little underwhelming sometimes, but you know, I want to try out all the different units whenever I can, whenever I play this wonderful game, and Tanith doesn't seem bad, per se, right?
Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, I've been, like, pretty pleased with their performance through Part 4. I think she had a bit of a rocky start, but we did take her, I think, all the way through Falcon Knight through 21, right? Like, we never crowned her.
I think so.
So
maybe a BEXP level in there, but yeah.
Yeah, a BEXP level in there somewhere. So, like, there was a bit of a rough start. Oh, and especially those early levels. Oh my goodness, Mekkah, they were awful.
Skill galore, yeah. Not great. Not great.
They were awful. But honestly, I'm quite pleased with the end result, right? I mean, like 31 speed, 29 strength. This looks like a totally fine unit.
Yeah, and it's not over, right? There's still 8 levels to go. Maybe she'll get some more.
Oh yeah, totally true.
All right. Zehark is coming to endgame, even though he has 23 strength. I know you didn't expect it, but I had slots free, and I could either bring someone that, let's be real, we don't really care about. Like, I could bring Renning to endgame, and we'd be like, oh, cool, that's Renning, don't we see him often? But I was like, this guy carried me through half of the Dawn Brigade chapters, no, all the Dawn Brigade chapters, what he was in, really. So why not thank him with an endgame service? And like, worst case scenario, right, even if Zehark does absolutely nothing, he can bless a sword for me at like any levels, like the Vakati or something, or Worm Slayer, and that's somewhat helpful. Like, come on, this guy brought us so far. We might as well take him all the way. Like, yeah,
for sure. I think he's going to be a bit awkward this map, but what do you think about him?
Yeah, I think the only thing is we need to make sure he doesn't die. So I'm bringing Voluk as well.
Oh, no way. Get out of here.
Just to get the double Earth in here.
He does have good strike rank, I gotta say, right?
Yeah, he's almost there. He's almost there. He's just got to chip a couple generals, and he'll have SS strike, and he'll have 22 strength with what is it, like a 19 might weapon?
19. Yeah, 22 plus 19.
Like, he might do like a third of HP damage to a general. It's gonna be amazing.
Less damage to Zhark, but whatever.
But yeah, and then Zhark could like crit. But yeah, I mean, we have a Laguz gem. I don't really have great candidates for Laguz gem, so yeah, this Volug is coming. I don't know how much he's doing, but he is coming.
The funniest thing, I was almost suggesting moving Paragon to him because I think if he like kills anything, he'll get 100 million billion levels. It's going to be quite ridiculous. Like, he literally gains EXP right now, I think, as though he were a level 10 tier 2 unit.
There's so many units I want to put Paragon right now. Maybe we can switch some Paragons around, depending on how BEXP goes.
Yeah.
Let's go with Nephany next, of course. I mean, I'm not training a unit not to bring into endgame. Like, if I'm going to suffer all the way through this, like, remember when Nephany was always doing, like, exactly 1 HP less than whatever enemy had remaining HP left? That was a...
Oh my
those
goodness,
were the times.
Yeah.
And then part 4 rolled around, she went to T-Bar round and just started carrying, like, an entire part of the map by herself.
Yeah.
She's not done yet either. We have the option to BEXP her for even more strength and defense, I think, because now she's got capped skill and speed. And
yeah, this is a good BEXP level, I gotta say. Like, it's gonna be expensive because it's 14, 13, right? Like, that's kind of pricey, but I mean, it'll be worth it, right?
Yeah, we have enough for, I think, 1 or 2 levels on Nephany. Not many better candidates, because, for example, Ike is basically capped on all good stats, I can tell you right now, so he doesn't need BEXP anymore.
Yeah, no, there was horror, and then there was like someone else I can't remember, but. Well, I mean, watch her get magic luck, right? Like, it's gonna happen.
No, for sure. So. I mean, then she'll cap them, and then she'll get the next good level. But yeah, I gave her Vantage Disarm. It turns out, I was reading Don Don's little LTC adventures. Apparently, Sal checked this. You cannot proc cancel when you have Vantage. It doesn't work, even though we all thought for like the last 12 years or so that it actually works. So I'm going with Vantage Disarm instead to hopefully get some extra durability.
Seriously, come on.
Vantage cancel doesn't work. Mia is now bottom tier, I guess.
I guess, like, whenever I did Vantage cancel, I also stacked like 3 or 4 other skills on there. So like cancel procced, but also so did like Astra and like Adept, and then I just killed them. So maybe I just never noticed, right? But who knows? Dang, that's a heartbreaker. Come on, Sal. I mean, it's better to know than to not know, right?
Don't shoot the messenger. Let's go to the next one. We're bringing Volk to endgame. I promised Raisins. We're either gonna bring Volk or Stefan, depending on which one I didn't use in my Iron Man. I went back to check the VODs, and it turns out I didn't use Stefan on my Iron Man, so the Volk is coming. I don't think I've ever brought him before, and he seems super fun to use. We got the Basilard now. I think that was something we found in the desert. Massively powerful dagger. I know I'm cheating by like showing the weapon stats, but whatever. So we have either 1 range or we have 1-2 range with 13 might, which also seemed like okay. And I gave him Pavis from, I think this is T-Barn's skill that he comes with. So he has a skill % chance to just negate an attack if it hits him through his massive avoid. So he seems really fun.
That's a really interesting choice. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually usually the guy who might do like the Vantage cancel or the Adept cancel strats on, right? So
yeah, Vantage cancel strats. Tell me about those.
Always so funny. Yeah, no, yeah, but I mean, now that I know, it's obviously different. But I do like this guy. The stillness is super cool.
Oh yeah, I took that off for him though.
Oh, come on. No, it's fine. You took it off him for the Pavis.
Yeah, the thing is, if you put stillness on him, he's not going to enemy phase anything, right? And it seems like, if you want to bring this guy, you might as well do some enemy phase work with him.
That's true. I mean, we did a lot of that, though. Yeah, we did a lot of that with the Peshcats last time, so...
There is another one in the shop. It costs, like, over 10k
12K.
to buy. Yeah, it's
it costs, like, 12k. I say that, and then I see Volok has like a full use Laguz gem, right? So no, I'm kidding.
I can sell the other Laguz gem if you want me to, but
no, but come on, we've already been.
That's precious.
I'm not gonna nitpick the inventories, right? Like we already got Boyd with like an unforged silver axe in his inventory, and like. No.
True enough. All right, let's get Knigas. He's the royal I'm bringing to endgame. I do like to bring at least 1 royal. I think I've said this a couple times already. It's nice to have a, panic button and get out of jail free card somewhere in your team. I don't like bringing full royals all the time. Even though it's efficiently the best choice, it's much more fun, I think, to have Bjork on your team or like have some training projects on your team. So he's just coming as a safety measure. And the thing about endgame is it's not the hardest maps in the game, but if we do lose a unit here, we can't replace them. We only have limited deployment slots to bring in the endgame. We can only bring 10 beyond the forced units. And if any of them die, we're stuck with 9 left. There's no way to replace them. So we might as well bring some good ones to make sure they survive. And Knigas is ridiculous. I mean, we'll probably talk about more of them when we do unit reviews for part 4, but I mean, he's super bulky. I gave him Nullify to negate the Fire Sage weakness that I know can sometimes plague him in 4E1, and he can 2-shot generals, I believe, even on hard mode. So he doesn't die and he kills things at 1 range. What more could you want, right?
Yeah, he's massive. I really like the pass too. There's a ton of places where pass just comes in really handy for this guy, I think. So I really like that skill choice on him. I gotta say, like, I mean, I'm a fan of bringing like all 5 royals, and I think like the past couple of run-throughs, I think Kynagus was the only one to die. Back whenever I was playing, I just like keep on forgetting to check a stat threshold and just like gets wrecked by some boss. But no, Kynagus is really good. So I do think there are ups and downs to choosing him over someone like, I don't know, T-Barn or Gifka especially. Like, I'm actually kind of more a fan of Gifka the more I play the game, but no, Kynagus is just really good. Like, it's obvious how good this unit is. And I guess like if you don't know how to multiply the stats by 2 yet, then you don't know. But then you bring him to tower and you're like, oh. You know.
For sure. Let me see. Do I have any units left? Nope. This is it. Sigrun is not on the list here. We have some like forced units here, of course. Ike has capped all his relevant stats, I feel like, so I don't think we have to BEXP him anymore. I had a feeling he had like bad level ups, but maybe that was because some of his stats are capped. I don't know what happened, but I guess killing half the Oliver map did that for him.
We couldn't see green number, so
yeah. See green number, good. I went with pass for him too, so he can go to places. I don't know how efficient that is, but I think it will work out fine. I mean, Ike good. What more can we say, right?
I think right at the end of the map it'll be really important.
Yeah. Mekkah is coming. I could give her some an arm scroll for Nosferatu, but really it doesn't really matter what she has in her inventory. She's just a staff bot for the most part. Bought some new physics. Not much else going on here. Put her stillness on her. Pretty good funny trick. You just leave her exposed, and as long as the enemy has other things to attack, I think they won't go for Mekkah, right? That's the idea.
I think it's wow. That's pretty clever. How did I not think of that ever?
What? You totally
I've thought of Shade.
Before. Oh.
No, I've never thought of Stillness. I've thought of Shade, but I've never thought of Stillness. I just bring Volk, and I like him too much. So.
You like Volk so much you don't want him to do anything on enemy phase?
Well, no, because like, well, my other guys are like doing really good, and then Volk is like my assassin guy who's like sneaking around and then like one-rounding whoever he wants with like Adept and whatnot, right? So he's super funny. What's the what's her staff rank?
Say.
There it is. A. Oof. That's fair enough. It's pretty far from any Matrona ideas, I guess.
Yeah, I couldn't. I have an armor scroll. I could get it to S so we can fortify with her. I suppose.
Yeah, I kind of like it. Yeah, I really like it at double S for a special staff you get in here soon that I find handy. But if you're not a big fan of that one, then so be it.
Okay. Next relevant unit is Sanaki. She has stats, the same stats she had before. I still have Resolve on her for funnies. Maybe we'll pull it off, maybe we won't. I don't think we will, but I don't really like resolving with anyone else because it's just dangerous by default. So I just left it on her to see if we can do it somehow. But she didn't change a whole lot. Girthnagan and other stats pretty much don't matter. They're just there. We'd probably be better off talking about them with unit reviews because it's already going to be a very long episode, and Sol's not going to do anything either. That's why I skipped him. So how about we get into things with some BEXP here? I like your idea of doing the arm scroll on Mekkah though, so I'm going to do that before I forget it. So
there you go.
Get rid of this for a second.
Hey,
yeah.
Soth isn't going to do nothing. All right, he's going to bless the other of Volk's 2 daggers.
This is true. That's why I'm bringing him. Totally not because he's forced. Where is my arm scroll? I also have a spirit dust. Do we put that on Mekkah as well, or like?
I mean, it's literally just Mekkah and Sanaki who like attack with magic, right?
Yeah, and it's Sanaki. I suspect it's not going to do much either. So maybe we do. Here it is.
There you go.
Equip the staff. I think that's how it works, and we use this.
Yes.
That's the single S. I do have enough gold to buy another one if you want to go to SS.
Yeah.
I have so much.
Oh, we can actually buy from the shop here.
Yeah.
Wait, we got 30k? Hold on, yeah, please.
Yeah, I got a lot of money. Might as well.
Hang on a minute. Yeah, spend it.
I know hoarding is a pitfall. It's like maybe you have some clever ideas. You can also like forge an axe for Boyd if you want to.
That's true.
Like I said, I couldn't do food preps here anyway, so might as well make an adventure out of it, right?
One last forge, sure. Watch this be like the goddess card.
Sure thing.
I've got nothing once ever.
Silver axe, buy, shop, forge. This menu is supposed to be super laggy, right? But it hasn't been that bad for me, honestly.
I think it's laggy on Wii. I mean, I guess you just have like a super souped up Wii. Yeah, exactly. You just have a special.
Okay, I'm not gonna go super overboard. I do have another like loose gem I can sell though if you want to. Alright.
Yeah, no. I mean, this should be adequate. I'm feeling. What do we call it? Do we have one for your Patreon?
I'm out of Patreon ideas. I think.
Oh no.
They're all gone. Alright. Here we go.
Boyd. Oh, Boyd. Nice.
Oh, boy. Here we go. All my recent emergency forges have very original, funny names, so might as well go all the way with that.
I didn't realize we didn't have a coin. Dang. All right, yeah, Bex.
How do we not have a coin? Am I out of coins somehow? That's insane. I didn't realize.
Yeah, they didn't prompt you for a coin, so.
Because all the coins I've used, or all the forges I've made as an emergency, had coin prompts. So I guess those were my last ones somehow. Interesting.
Oh, there you go.
All right, Har, time to get speed, right?
It's gonna happen. Trust.
Better. No, he missed it.
You gotta be serious, bro. Come on.
Har, please.
We spent like 30 minutes in the desert for that.
Har, why? This is just like the Boyd experience from Path of Radiance all over again.
Don't worry, Neff is gonna treat us right.
We gotta have Neff get one at least. Let's get some strength.
I'll forget Magic Luck too. No, come on, something.
Can't get 4 though. Oh, it's defense. I did ask for strength or defense, so we got one of those.
I asked for strength and defense. I'm gonna be upset, right? That's my choice today. Wasn't there someone else who were like really dying to BEXP right now, or I can't remember.
I'm trying to think of them. Let's go through them real quick. I could just go throw another, because like most of these units that I would need more stats are just like they don't have anything capped. So we could do another Neff or another Har.
Yeah, let's do another. Let's do another Neffney. Come on, for the boys.
All right, for the boys. Neff for the boys.
That's right.
Strength. Never strength. Never strength. It's never goes
okay.
strength.
She's our tank, right? So
she's our tank. It's like that. It's like a comic about Pokemon where it's like this guy raising 3 of Hadas and one of them is really fat. He's like, "This is my tank."
Oh no. It's like all the discourse online. It's like you need a good tank unit in Fire Emblem, right? So here we go. We have our unit now.
Yes. Okay, I'll make a backup save here, even though I'm technically not allowed to go back to it. I don't think. I think we should just get in the tower. I think we did everything we wanted to.
Yeah, this is all we've done. So
let's finish. Raphael's coming.
The boy, I love that Heaven Affinity. Come on, man, he's so good.
I don't think he has a single support build with anyone, unfortunately. All right, first order of business. I couldn't do this because we have to do BEXP first. I'm gonna undeploy Soth. I don't think he's gonna do anything here, and I think that's it for undeploying. I could undeploy Sana. Oh, actually, let's not bring Enna. She's not very good here either.
Oh no, Ina here? I guess so. She can like maybe get sniped by bolting.
Yeah, that's what I'm most afraid of. Honestly, Kurthnaga is arguably bad to bring too, but I do like Night Tide in some of these choke points. Honestly, Block Tide is good too.
Yeah, I was just kind of thinking of like, you know, Zherk and Volug and how much maybe +5 strength could help those 2 units in particular.
Yeah, it's true, but they're so important. I kind of want to undeploy both, honestly. It'll also make it like easier to manage all the way through. Plus, the units I plan to like frontline with or like choke point with are not going to die by themselves, I don't think. It's like, you know, Zherk and Volug are bad offensively, possibly, maybe, but where did I put my Zherk?
There he is, yeah. He's hiding behind the Har.
Right. Har is so massive.
Or like in front of the Har, you know what I mean? But
I was thinking we could put Zherk and Volug on this side here. There's not that much that threatens them. Volug has Nullify, so if there's any Fire Sages, he's not that worried about them. They have Earth Affinity, so they just survive. Because this part is not really much of a hurry. What we have to hurry with, I think, is going through these like general groups. The sides can take a little bit more time. And then
yeah, I think the center is the one where you really kind of have to like hurry, right? Because there's 5 right here. Do you have a plan for the bolting and blizzard straight away too, or are you just gonna like, you know, just eat it?
Gonna wing it a little bit. It's these 2 guys, right?
Yeah,
I think. Yeah, I don't think I can get into turn 1. I don't have Savior on anyone, so I don't really plan on having Raphael get in and out per se. So I don't know how much I'll be able to do turn 1.
Shinon with his 3 range can usually do alright, but you know that kind of puts him in range of getting. Actually, no, that he can totally do that without getting attacked with a double bow.
So Shinon on like here somewhere? You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do
I
that.
mean, you got to get like really deep in there, of course, but I mean, if you can kill these generals, then it's possible.
Well, we could try to set up a 4-way dance around here, but I don't know how many of these guys move. I think some of them unexpectedly moved last time I tried something funny. And I was thinking of having Gatri and Shinon on this side here, especially because then they could take their time getting the double bow. But maybe what I should do instead is use Tanith and Neff here. out of range of the double bow, of course. I don't think he even moves anyway. And then they can take their time here, and then we can have Shinon and Gatri in the middle instead.
Yeah, I do know the sniper on the right doesn't move at all, but the sniper with the double bow, I'm pretty sure he moves.
Oh, okay.
And so letting him attack Tanith, I don't think is wise.
No, probably not. We could try to get him turn 1 with Shinon. I'm just not sure. Does double have 3 range in inerrancy? No, right? So we can like get him from here, perhaps.
Yeah, you can just totally get him there. So okay. It's Marksman who has the 3 range, not double bow.
That's what I thought. So maybe Shinon does that. And then Volk doesn't have a support with anyone, so you could also maybe go here instead. I don't think he's super good against generals. I think it's better to leave the generals to like Gatri, Ike, Knigas.
Har, these guys.
Yeah, Har, exactly. I only have like a couple hammer uses left, like less than half of both of them. But Boyd and Har might have enough attack to kill them anyway, most of the time. And if I don't one-round kill, it's not the end of the world. So maybe just like... And I can pass all the way through here and like fight 4 generals or something.
Yeah, on the word tiles, absolutely.
Oh yeah, there's tiles here. What are the differences again? This is Wardwood? This is plus res, right?
Yeah, the dark one is Wardwood for plus res. It's the light ones that are covered for plus defense.
Okay.
And I think the cover is just in the corners right now.
You mean like here? Yeah.
Yeah, here, and then top left, top right as well.
Alright. Yeah, that's why I brought parity to help with those. Because the bosses, I think, have like global sleep or something. Don't like that. Global silence.
Yeah, it's like huge. It's huge range on the stabs and then huge defense. It's like, it's so massive.
Do you think we bothered to set up a 4-way dance on turn 1? Because it seems like really hard to do safely, but I can't really think of a reason.
I mean, I think it can be done. I'm trying to think about whether or not I want to use like Ina for anything here, but I mean, I don't think I would deploy her unless I was absolutely confident I could keep her alive.
Same.
On the turn 1 Blizzard. So that if there's kind of question marks as to how you're killing the Blizzard guy in the top left, I could maybe see like diving on the Bolton guy in the top right with Har. But even then, like, you're in range of the sleep staff. Like, what happens if everybody attacks you then?
I think this is all Thunder Mage. I'm not super confident about that one.
I mean, like, you do the boots, so you can cancel out big time. Like, I think if you start on Boyd's Square, you should be fine for that, but...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I suppose that will work. I guess so. So if he does that and then goes back around here somewhere, he's in range of a couple Fire Sages. I would like the Pure Water with him turn 1. Maybe what we can do is like you do a massive Pure Water like close to the starting point, figure those 4 people, and then rush him forward.
Yeah, I kind of like that. I think we're gonna eat some. Well, we won't eat the bolting, that's for sure. But the Blizzard, but like, come on, it's a Blizzard. Like, just deal with it.
Yeah, I need to put Pure Waters on Har, Ike, Boyd. I think has one as well. Most people just have Pure Waters because I bought them, so we can totally do that. We figure
I really like
here,
that plan.
And then Har will just be in position to do the bolting thing and get out of here, go back here afterwards. You can kill him with like I don't know, what does he have? Irvin. Yeah, just use Irvin and then just go on a massacre here. There'll probably be some 2-range attacking him, but that's okay. Yeah, so Har and Ike and Boyd and Kanigas, probably. He's a Pure Water as well. Then they all just go off and do their own thing, and we have like maybe Tanith get Raphael out of there afterwards. Yeah, I kind of like that actually. Have Raphael get him out of there, and then canter Tanith to Nephany range, just have Nephany exposed to these generals, and she'll be fine, I think.
That sounds good. Maybe like Gatry or maybe even like Sonic could do a take drop. I have a feeling one of these like small people in the back could do it, but even Gatry as well. I don't think Gatry is going to be like super important for this general bust, right? So
yeah, I had Zerk in mind because he doesn't need these uses turn to transform it like Volug. But Zerk has to be around here somewhere. He can probably do it though. Yeah,
I thought you were going to like play your face with the Vodkati just to get some progress started. Honestly, I'm kind of afraid of Vodkatting these generals here because like I can just imagine now we proc Astra like every single time and just break it in one turn.
Yeah, I gotta be careful with that for sure. I gotta leave at least one use alive. But even if you procs it on all of them, I think he still has some uses left. Where's Seahark? I could use. I could give him like something dumb that he can just like do stuff with. I sell a lot of swords, to be fair. I can use the silver sword for now at least, so he doesn't break it at least.
I mean, I think the Vodkati is like kind of an unfounded worry. Like, yes, technically he could proc Adept and Astra on literally everything and just break the sword immediately, but like, come on, I don't think he will. We'll have a use left.
Still progress. Still progress. Okay. Alright, so Gatry, Ike, Boyd, and Knigas. and Har. Well, one of those is not going to be in there. Probably not Gatri then. I'll just have Gatri go here. Okay, let's see if we can do this live. We have stuff to do now. We're already 30 minutes in. We might as well.
Let's go.
Okay, so Raphael's probably going to be around here somewhere. This is probably a good square to go. And then Seahart can go below him afterwards to drop him, or... Yeah, you can have Seahart rescue, and then Tanith drops and goes left. That can work.
Yep, sounds good here.
Okay, so Har needs to be at least as far as Tanith is before he gets pure watered, so he should be around... The further in the better, probably. So maybe around here. This gives him some room, you know? Pure water.
Yeah, more Kanto squares coming back.
Alright, so you go here. And then Kanigas has passed, so probably want him like pretty far in. Shift and then pure water. Roar.
Yeah, no reason not to shift, right?
Exactly. More movement is more good. Ike and Boyd, I think, should be the last two. So Ike has passed, so probably put him more forward here. So Boyd, pure water. Ike. Normally I attack here instead of doing all these pure waters, but because I'm so insecure about what to do here with these units, I'm going to play it a little more safe. Because I've seen so many runs of this chapter where you just like use 5 royals, spread them all over the map and kill like a lot of things on enemy face, but this is not a well-planned playthrough. You can't really do this if you're not planning properly.
Yeah, no, and like there's the sleep stabs incoming, and I think we only have 1 restore, right?
Yeah,
so,
it's just Mekkah.
Like I think we might have to do the tech where we like equip the restore staff.
Yeah, definitely.
Because like I think she's gonna get hit by a silence pretty soon.
Yeah, that's what I think is likely to. Okay, we'll just go here and then we'll counter 2 left. I think or like 3 left even. These other Thunder mages.
We'll see where we can go, right? But like, you know, we just start here.
Yeah, animations are still on because of Izuka. Hopefully this is a 1 kill.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay, it's not. Okay, so these enemies are definitely bulky.
We're spoiled.
It's okay, we canceled him. It's fine.
Oh, true. Yeah, we canceled the bolting.
Yeah.
Canceled the charge on it. Ordered one off Amazon.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know which is immobile here and which is not. My intuition says like the further we go, the better. Personally.
Do we want to like go, like literally right in front of that mage, or I think all of the generals in the back are immobile, but
yeah, the more immobile enemies I can fight, the better. I think. If we go, maybe the mage doesn't move either, but I think I've seen him move, so I don't think I want to go in front of him. Like, what does that accomplish?
Yeah, no, I agree. Just in front of one of these generals, who knows?
Yeah, I don't hate that. I think with the pure water, he should be okay. You never know, though.
Yeah.
Can you get one of the bishops turn 1?
Ooh,
I think they have sleep,
yeah,
right?
That's pretty good.
I think one of them has sleep. I don't remember which.
I mean, he's got a staff, right? That's what he's holding, I think. So
you got to kill him at some point. All right, we'll get rid of this guy.
It's bad news. Okay. Oh, we need to...
Yeah, I should turn these off. I keep forgetting. I'll turn it off now, but hey, it's nice to see him
I'm going to remind
someone real quick.
Guys, this is how powerful Kynagus is. He can one-shot Saints, right?
Did you see what he had in his hand? Did you see what he had?
The sleep. We knew it, of
Yes,
course.
we knew. Very ignorant playthrough. All right, Ike and Boyd. Well, Boyd can't get past these. We can try to attack with Ike, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't 2-shot anyway. So maybe we gank one of the generals real quick. Block their way.
I feel as though we actually just won't be able to get like through all these generals or kill all the generals. So I think we actually need to kind of focus on like making a wall here.
Well, I don't have many units for a wall.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like I think we
make like a 5-way wall here.
Yeah, like I'm trying to see here because,
or maybe like here, because then we need less units for it.
Yeah, we need fewer for that certainly, but you know, I would kind of like to get out onto the map, especially with this double bow. Like I think it can be done with okay, I think with Gatri, Shinon, Ike, Boyd, Volk, it can be done. It can be walled off.
While still having units for this, like we still have Seahark and Volu go here. Like probably Seahark on Tennis Square, and Tanith. Well, Tanith kind of wants to go here afterwards, though.
Yeah, I was doing everything I could to not use those units, and so like I think if we can kind of get good combats with them, then that'll be a good start because we can just like, you know, wall them off, and we can like even move forward like really far, right? Like you don't have to make a wall really far back. We could just kind of push in.
We don't even have to rescue Raphael, actually. We can have Boyd shove him backwards if we want to, or like have Ike shove him backwards while Boyd goes in front of a general here.
Well, I'm thinking we might not even have to do anything about Raphael at all, because like if we just kind of like, you see how these generals are in kind of like a wedge attacking us. If we just make like a V to match that, then I'm pretty sure Raphael's just completely safe.
Sure. So let's see. Volk can't be on the far end. He can be almost anywhere. I don't think I want to be in range of the double bow with anyone if I don't have to, though. Right? So
yeah,
maybe
Shinon
don't put
can
anyone
like
here.
get the snipe though.
Oh yeah, we just attack with Shinon here. Sure. So Shinon, Gatry, Ike, Boyd. What's the last one? Volk here? Something like that?
Yeah, Volk.
I like that. Maybe we move Gatry first and try to attack here so that Shinon gets the support as he's attacking the double bow guy.
I agree. That's a really good move.
Okay.
Although, well, I was about to say if we do that, then we can, if we use Shinon first, then we can trade equip over to the double bow. But I think Tanith can actually do that now. She'll be freed up if we don't need to do anything with Raphael.
Sure. I kind of like the idea of attacking with Gatry too to maybe kill a general. Like if we use a Brave Axe, there's a chance he can Luna something.
Yeah, I like the Gatry attack here first.
All right. Oh, okay. This is definitely working out.
Yeah, not a good start. Maybe we should have moved Shinon in first for the support.
Well, it is what it is. We can trade equipment to something else now.
Yeah, no.
The Brave Axe is probably fine, actually. Although it would have been cool to use a Pure Water with him, too. Oh, well.
It's got 27 uses left. We should be fine, right?
Should be okay. Alright, so we'll Silencer this dude over here. Get a direct double bow. Oh, do you kill?
Ooh.
He does, in fact, not kill.
He's a really tough guy, I gotta say.
Yeah, he's one hell of a guy, if you will.
We have Sonicy Purge, maybe? I don't know.
We do have Sonicy Purge. That we'll put the double bow on her, though.
I mean, like, only for the moment, right? So
I'm down for it. This seems like an important thing to do. Yeah, because Shinon, I'm not sure about his survivability. Let's see this. Okay, got him. Sonicy good, actually?
She is. Exclamation point.
Got the double bow.
Woo!
Excellent. So, continuing the building of a wall. So, Ike, Boyd... Probably Boyd like next to generals as much as possible. Although they probably won't attack him. Like maybe him here and Ike here. So that these two generals have no choice but to attack Boyd.
I do like Boyd in the more center of those two squares, just for the Ike support straight away, right? In that square you're looking at now.
Yeah, but if he does this one and this general doesn't move, then he dies. Whereas if we put him here, he does not. And like Ike isn't doing that much anyway, right? Like what is he doing anyway?
Oh, sure, I guess. I don't quite follow, but I trust you're seeing something I don't.
If we use Ike here, then this general, I think, almost always dies to Boyd as long as he doesn't move. Whereas if we put Boyd here, then this general has like another attack he can legally do, which is Gatry, who's on low on HP.
Oh yeah, no.
That's all. I think,
true.
Though. I think honestly
yeah,
we should attack
worried
this
about
general
Gatry.
anyway.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, let's just see. We can get an ether on something here. Yeah, let's see if we can kill this one, I guess. Nope. Wow, okay, I forgot how ridiculous he is.
Holy crap, Ike.
Well, I think there's some more space to work with, I guess.
Yeah, these are my Ikes, that's for sure.
Alright, so Boyd on here. Volk's gonna be in the middle then. Okay, that's fine. Boyd on here. I guess this is a good time to see if the boy can kill an enemy.
The boy!
I want to say it does, but you never know.
Get in there.
Oh, well, we'll never know.
I mean, how do you know that wasn't the crit you forged, right? I mean, come on.
I did put 12 crit on it. Excellent.
Oh,
excellent.
Come on, no
okay,
speed.
You survived.
No, we got strength though.
Excellent.
Yeah, what if Volk gets that guy that Gatry chipped? I'm just saying.
Oh,
he'll be on the
true.
Wordwood tile.
Yeah, or you can just yeah, this is Wordwood, isn't it? Yeah. Throw him
Gotta
here.
show
right?
off that Basilard.
Yes,
exactly.
Let's go. The base lard.
He's just gonna lethality.
Yep. Goodbye.
See ya.
Well, dude,
He's
that's
got,
generals.
like,
Wall created.
I think he has like crit plus 25 or something ridiculously high. Like, he's so good.
Okay. So we can't trade equip to double bow with Tanith because Sonicy's holding it.
Yeah, no, she kind of has to deliver that parcel later, maybe, but
Yeah, we could still trade it to her at least and then do it next turn, I suppose.
I guess so. That's like, it's a lot of actions on Tanith, but I'm kind of happy with that too. Like, it's not a huge deal.
And Raphael's safe in this tile, right? As long as we block these two squares. And
Yeah,
this, of course.
absolutely.
Yeah, okay, so we don't have to do anything about him. Okay, so let's... We could at least give him a crossbow, I guess, for now. No, we want to trade to from Tanith. Hold up. Go here. Get the double bow on here. Equip, like, I don't know, something. As long as you're in range of Nephany, it's fine. Where do we want Nephany? Just here, probably, to get as much exposure as possible to 3 generals. So maybe go here.
I think so. Actually, even going really far left seems kind of good, because Paragon, or Tanith is one of our units with Paragon, is she not?
She is, but she has probably really awful damage output against the generals, right?
Yeah, that's kind of true.
So that's why I'm thinking here, or here. If she's here, she's in range of 2 range of the generals. When Nefany goes like 1 left. If we go here, I think this is a little bit better because it's still pretty close to Shinon, but at least this way, Nefany's exposed to 3 of them. She probably won't kill all of them, but
nah, she'll impale everything. Watch it happen.
True. I was really trying to get Adept on her, but my Adepts are like spent everywhere else on Zehark and on I forgot who else has some. Right.
Speaking of Zehark,
yeah, I think we just put him like a formation like this, like diagonal here, to expose him as much as possible.
I was thinking like actually going a little bit further in here.
Oh yeah,
because
like
Zehark and Voloka, and then you can get a Mekkah Thani. She's still good, trust me.
I would like to maybe Physic Gatri or something.
Yeah, actually Physic Gatri seems better.
If I do that, I have to trade equip to the Restore afterwards, though.
Ooh, that like...
So maybe go here, Physic, Zehark goes 1 right of her, trade her to the Restore, and shove her 1 left to avoid getting too ranged by a general at 1 low right.
I'm trying to remember how you do... Okay, so when you do that, you have to take the Thani off of her completely.
Oh, okay.
So
that's the only tome. It shouldn't be too difficult.
You could just trade it to Raphael in the meantime, right?
Oh, yeah, I like that. Okay, Raphael, hold this for me.
Yeah, hold this.
And Physic on Gatri.
And then I think you can trade her to the Silence, or to the Restore, rather. I'm not sure.
I mean, absolute worst case. I just take all the stabs off of her and then put 1 staff on top so it gets equipped and like something like that, right?
Yeah, no,
so
I mean...
Restore to the top.
Restore. You may need to shove her too. I don't know if any of these generals have 2 range.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
But
and he's
smart move.
Silver Sword. I think this is enough. This should be enough. There's no way it's not enough. Shove. Kaya.
Boink.
Well, I can check with Volug, I guess. Okay, it looks like it works.
Okay, it's nice.
Okay. And then the boost gem on Volug. And then here we go.
All right.
This is it.
Enemy phase time.
Enemy phase number 1. Let's see how productive it is. Oh, here
Sounds like
comes
nobody moves.
Sleep, probably.
Douche.
Alright, that's okay. We have Restore right there.
I feel like Ike getting slapped, that just happens to everybody, you know? Like,
yeah, he doesn't even have Provoke anymore. He's just a sleepy boy. Okay, Gatri has Provoke. That's probably why he's doing this. It's also pure water, so yeah, easy. Alright, that's expected as well. Oh, that was not expected. I take it back. Yeah, Gatri definitely has Provoke.
Okay, it's a good thing we physicked him then, because he's about to come under a lot of fire.
Yeah. Well, in this case, it's ice, but yeah. Alright.
Yeah, oh, sure.
It's okay, we have Nullify. Thank God.
5 damage.
Yes.
Okay, bro.
Just shrug it off, Lamau. Alright, this is where we see Har's durability come in play, hopefully. Okay, that's really good damage. Love that.
Oh, goodness. So much.
You're on Wardwood, right?
Yes, those guys are on Wardwood.
Alright, let's see Kanika's 2th kill general, please. Oh, well, we'll still never know. The jump. The massive jump. Okay, we gotta keep track a little bit of like how much HP everyone is at.
Good for Volug. Interesting.
Okay. Yeah, I guess. I mean, this is just strike rank for him. I like it.
I think he can get strike rank off 1 general, yeah. Like...
Yeah. Okay, this is gonna take a while for them, but you know, they're not going anywhere, literally. Alright, yep, he's leveling up fast. Faster than most of my units.
Well, yeah, he's getting like 20 for a chip.
Yeah,
holy crap.
He's insane. He's a good boy. Oh, Daunt Doom work here. Okay, gotcha. Get some Lunas in here, please. 1, 2.
Show us what you got.
God,
it's
dude.
just biorhythm, you know.
Oh god. I regret everything I ever said about Gatri now. Like the part where he's like, we were talking about unit reviews about Gatri. He's like, oh, he destroys everything. His stats are so good. And he's like, I'm like, 4th killing generals and not doubling them.
Yeah, I mean, like come on, he's level 6 tier 3. Like, cut him some slack, you know. Like,
yeah, true. I did not pump it so much into him as I really wanted to. All right,
2 for 2 on crits so far, I gotta say.
Yeah, I don't need to pack high might weapons apparently. Just crit everything, Lamau. All right, here's Nefany. Vantage. Okay, so she needs the
That's
impale.
So much damage, actually. Yeah, I gotta say. Good. Well, I mean, like, it doesn't 2-hit KO, not even close, but like, it's more than I expected from Nefany. Let me put it that way.
Okay, honestly, better enemy phase than most of our part 4s. Oh, boy, does not double all the generals. Noted.
Oof.
Okay, good thing we have Mekkah with Physic, because I got a health check a lot. I already lost track of how much damage everyone took. I want to say Gatri is low on HP and Har, kind of.
Yeah, no.
Okay, that's fine. And Ike, I guess, needs the healing. I suppose we need to, like, put Mekkah in a 4-way Vigor. But that's pretty easy, because we can Physic, and then use, like, the 4 combat units here to wipe out the enemies here. Yeah, that should work. Okay, that's whatever. And that's, yeah, that was bound to happen. Okay, so the bottom general's healed, so you can get the other 2 with Tanith, probably.
If they start physicking, like, those guys in front of Volug, then we're in real trouble, right? But
I guess. I mean, it'll take a while to rouse.
Wait. Gentry has the imbue? No way.
Yeah, he does.
That's so good.
Okay, don't forget, we have to get the double Vodega to dude over here, too, to Shinon.
Oh, true, yeah. I mean, we could do that and then just, like, throw a jab at this guy. It's probably going to be, like, pretty awful, but, I mean,
yeah,
come on, might as well.
Yeah, I think we just don't get a kill with Tanith. What do you think we do with our Vigor? Obviously, Restore is on the menu, and we can't Vigor Ike unless we restore him first.
Do we... I actually think our health is, like, pretty good right now. I don't think we need to physic anybody in the map, right? Like, Horror is the one who's, like, the most sketch, but even then, like, I mean, if we could actually count, like, the number of enemies on the map who are threatening to Horror now, right? It's, like, these guys on the right, and that's basically it.
I was hoping to use him to wreck Etzel this turn, or what's his face? Hetzel? With, like, parity?
We could do that with, like, him and Kynagus, right? So...
Well, we need to remove the armor with Harden, which is still doable.
Yeah.
I don't have parity on him, do I? I don't. But he probably still kills anyway, because Hetzel is, like, no defense by himself. The real power play is to have Har kill him and then put him between all these generals, but I don't know if we can afford to do that with all these other enemies around.
Yeah, that seems... I mean, for one, I just outright don't think he kills Hetzel.
With parity?
Right, so...
You don't?
Oh, with parity he does, absolutely. Never mind. Yeah, I'm just totally wrong.
That's why it's on him there. Yeah. Or
but even then,
Lacane,
it's like...
Lacane does a lot of damage, so I think Lacane is not the way here.
Yeah, Lacane's a bit scary. Also, he's, like, kind of really dodgy. I don't know if they get high ground bonus going up here, or if it's just something else that they have.
This is just aesthetic, I'm pretty sure. I don't think they have this high ground. You can actually go from here, too. That's probably less hard to counter back from. We just go back and forth here. And, like, Hetzel doesn't have a tome, so he doesn't get damage from that. And you just have a hand axe afterwards, so he kills the mages.
Yeah, I think trying it with Horror is pretty good here, too. But I kind of agree if we're going to do that, I think we need a Physic.
Yeah.
And the good thing about that, actually, is that if we Physic, then on the second turn, we have the Restore staff equipped, because our second action with Mekkah was Restore, so we don't need to do any silly trade.
Yeah. Let's check Mekkah's Physic range to see where we can put Har. I think he can go, like, almost anywhere. Yeah, he can go from the current square, so... We can even reach Kynagus from here. Okay, so if we do that... Mekkah's probably going to be... I don't know. She needs to be in the Vigor. And we want to build that Vigor around the enemies here. So... might want to Vigor Tanith, actually. If we're going to do it all that. Because, like, no one else here has Kanto. There's not going to be many good candidates for it. So, maybe... Tanith trade, throw the Javelin, put her somewhere here. Kaya goes here. Physics, Har. Folk goes for an attack, goes one down. And Boyd in the other square does a hand axe somewhere. Or we can go.
I like Shinon. I think Shinon is the best, like, fourth target for it, because his 2 range attack is just so much better than everyone else's, right? So I think Shinon's a good.
Once he has the bow,
fourth candidate for the dance.
So we could just do this, trade it to him, and then have Shinon attack, I guess, instead. Yeah, sure. I like it. All right, you're not going to need this anymore.
Yeah, no. This is just outright better.
I guess I'll do a health check on this guy. Oh, okay. Hello.
All right. Yeah, it's played.
That's fine. I don't think Gatry kills from there. Not sure though. Just chill back here, I guess. He's not that good of a candidate. And then, I think there's a way we can figure from here. Probably not, right? Because Ike is in the way. Yeah, it's not. Maybe Shinon from here. No, from.
I think that square is the best for Mekkah's staff, right?
This one?
No, the bottom one in the dance.
Oh, yeah, probably.
And then the east one, that could be... I mean, honestly, we could even get Sonic-y in here, because, like, she also has a pretty decent 2-range attack against these guys, right? Like,
it's okay. She doesn't double. Let's try... Speaking of doubling... Oh, we can kill a mage if we want to. General's probably harder to kill, though.
Oh, the General's on the Wardwood, too. Forget that I even suggested Sonic-y, honestly.
Okay, what about just moving Folk one down, having him have a go?
Yeah, use the Peshkots. That seems alright.
Yeah. Volk one down. And then maybe Boyd. I mean, if Volk kills this one, Boyd has nothing to do there. Maybe Sanaki is the way. No, Sanaki doesn't reach anything there.
Yeah, no. Honestly, look at it. Imagine if we, instead of doing it where we're thinking, do it like north of Shinon. That's like not a bad vigor square.
I do like that. So we do... Yeah, I actually really like that. So we remove an enemy here with... We Brave Axe this guy, maybe?
That sounds good.
And then Volk one ranges, or Boyd one ranges, and then they can both one range in general from there. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's see how much it does. Please kill this. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, actually, this is a really good idea.
Yeah, Mekkah needs to be one of these people in there, too. So.
Oh, yeah, so we can't do both Volk and Kai anyway. You're right.
I think Volk Basilard should be fine against this remaining general, though. Like, I think they're just kills. Oh, no speed. Dang it.
Yeah, sure.
This is speed poverty in this map so far, man.
For sure. Yeah, if Boyd doesn't guarantee double generals, then yeah, Volk's way better. I guess I could have like hammered this guy because he's low in health, but sure. All right, good stuff. And now,
Mekkah Physic, I think.
Yes,
was the play.
For sure, you get.
It seems weird to like be next to Ike and use the Physic, but we already planned that like Physic is restores the last action she needs to take.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Do you think Raphael's kind of safe enough here to where we can just kind of ignore him?
If you can get rid of the bolting in these two generals, then yeah, he's totally fine.
Okay, let's worry about that for a second. Maybe Volk gets the bolting, or Shinon, honestly, it doesn't really matter. And
yeah, I'm trying to remember like who's better against the other stuff, whether that's Volk or whether that's Shinon.
Yeah, I mean Volk always has a chance to kill. Shinon doesn't have a depth anymore, I think. I forgot what he has exactly. I think I gave him some different skills. Might be... They're both pretty competent to range. I don't think it matters a whole lot which we use here. But we do want to make sure to kill both these generals. I think this guy got weakened a bit.
Yeah, I think that's actually the most important thing like that we have to deal with right now. Because like if we mess that up, then we just turbo die.
I'll just try hammering this guy, see what happens. I forgot how much HP he has. Okay, he's dead.
Oof,
he's a goner.
From full even.
Yeah. Maybe now we have Ike Ragnell from here. We know he two-shots generals most of the time, and this will also bait all these Thunder Mages into suiciding.
That sounds really good. I like that a lot.
Okay, restore. And then you go from here, and Ragnell this guy.
Maybe from... I was about to say from one range would have been better because we get the Ether, but I think it's not even necessary. Also, I thought that guy was chipped, but I was wrong.
Yeah. Could have been an okay idea, I guess. Okay, now that we've done that, we know that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think if we put someone in the way here, we don't have to worry about Raphael. And Mekkah is too far away to be worried about anything. So maybe we use Gatri and Shinon here because they support each other. So they might have slightly better bulk than Volk. So we can go... Although Gatri is really bad on enemy phase. Like,
I mean, like, the generals don't move, right? So...
Oh, true. I mean,
I'm actually thinking, what if we have Shinon, like, snipe that Saint in the back, right? I can't remember what he has. It's probably just a Physic.
Yeah, I need to have Gatri get the... I don't know if Gatri doubles the mage. You want to have Volk get the mage then?
Yeah, like, Volk get the mage, and you see, like, the bishop in the far back. Like, I kind of have my eye on him with Shinon.
He's not a threat, though. Not yet, at least. Is there nothing better for Shinon to get this turn? Because Shinon can kill a lot of things.
I mean, he counterattacks with a double bow anyway, right? So
yeah, I guess so. Okay, let's see. Where do you want to put Gatri then? Like, or wait, yeah, where do you want to put Gatri then? Like,
Gatri can go to the east of that square, right? Like, he can go left of where Har is now, I think.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, he's kind of bad. Does he need healing right now? No, right?
No.
Fine. Okay, let's get the Saint, I guess. I don't think it matters a whole lot. Hold up.
There is this mage who's like kind of next to Har right here that I'm kind of worried about, but I actually think, like, can he reach Mekkah or no?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 6 move, right? So 1, 2,
yes.
3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. I think she should be safe.
Yeah, she's totally fine. Okay.
All right. Let's have a go here. I mean, Brave Axe gives him the best of odds of Luna, so I'm just gonna keep using it until the game tells me not to.
Yeah. The game tells you it broke.
Giving enemy physic targets is probably okay.
This is okay, yeah. We can just exhaust the stabs. Alright, now is the time, yes?
How about we put Har here afterwards, just to totally block off the mage from reaching, like, beyond this part or something? I don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense. We can cancer him back as well. So do we kill Hetzel with that, or do we kill someone else with that?
I want to say Hetzel. Because I think he has a sleep, right?
Yeah, killing Hetzel's pretty good for that, and then also you can just put Kanigus in the middle because Kanigus has pass, right?
Yeah, that's actually kind of good. I like that. And maybe the mages here are taken care of if we leave Ike here, so we don't have to leave Hard here. So I think we just canter back to this square. Just
I like that a lot, yeah.
Close it out. I don't think he has any better places to be. I guess he can maybe go next to this general, but I don't think he has to move to reach that, even though he's like 5,000 move. So
yeah, no, I really like this play.
Parity with the mini Jagan, and I guess I'll equip the next hand axe as well, just out of habit. Parity. You could live another lifetime. You'd never understand. I love horror. You better have to
just want to deliver mail.
Okay, bye. Okay, one threat gone. I don't remember what. I think Lacane is some kind of AoE attack. I forgot what it does though.
I think he has a single target silence that only attacks Sonic-y.
Oh, actually, if we put Kenny's here, there will be like one mage that survives because he goes here. But other than that, I think it's totally fine.
Come on, like there's also going to be how many attacks on generals? Like count them.
This is worth. Does it matter which one we kill? Not really, right? I guess if we kill this one, there's a higher chance that they will go for him over Ike. I don't think that matters a whole lot.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Yeah, I'll kill this one, whatever. Oh, speaking of
killing. Yeah, there you go. Like if they go for him in this square, then like they are attacking in one range. So, like he does not die anyway.
It was really just a matter of like XP management. Like technically, Kanigus gets more out of XP than Ike because Kanigus still has stats to gain, whereas Ike kind of doesn't.
Oh, true.
That's really it. That's really it.
It's kind of odd when you put it that way, but yeah, no, you're totally right. He's getting 1 EXP. It's like, nah, this is better. Trust.
Volk gets the Blizzard Mage.
I think so. Yeah.
Ash Cods. Nice.
Beautiful.
And I think we like attack this general with Zhark, and then with some luck, he's ready for killing for Volug. I don't know.
Yeah, no. I mean, we could like involve Sonic-y or something. Who knows?
Oh, look. All right. Endgame Zhark is happening, guys. Look, 23 strength is enough.
Moly. Okay.
23 strength is enough.
Is that Silver Sword or Vogkadi?
That's Silver Sword.
No way. Come on.
All right, strike rank it is. Strike rank are us. One day he'll get extra damage out of this. Only 10 for chip. What? I guess Nephany will just have to finish this up. Do you remember? I think the bottom one got healed and the other ones did not.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's get a top one. Free up the square. Get a Neph. Excellent. I think Sanaki just stays out of range for this turn, just does nothing.
Yeah, no.
We don't need to trade Mekkah anymore, right?
No, she has the restore staff, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, she's fine.
Correct.
Yeah, I don't need to, like, yeah. Raphael should
I wonder, like, the very small play is getting the Thani onto Sonic-y so that you can trade it over to Mekkah, right? Like, because what else is Sonic-y doing? Raphael is kind of, like, really busy every turn.
Where is my thing? It's on Raphael, right?
Yeah, it's on Raphael.
Alright, sure. She can shove Raphael next turn too. This is like an okay spot for her as long as there's no long range threats. Because it's only those two long range tomes, right?
Yeah, it was only those two.
Okay, that's physic. They have like multiple physic checks every turn, so I guess in a way it pays off to have enemies with like low HP so that they don't heal other targets. Kind of copium.
Yeah, I think you told me the other day like they do one check at the start and one check at the end. Is he okay?
Yeah, I mean just one more mage here.
He's gauge tree support, right? Trust.
Ugh, he might not be okay.
It's just the one guy I trust.
Yeah, there's like one general, the rest doesn't move. He took like 4
general.
damage.
Come on, it's gauge tree.
Ugh.
Gauge tree's a tanky boy. He never dies.
He's gonna blame. Shino's totally gonna blame Ike if Gatri dies here.
Yeah, no. I mean, like Ike is in charge, right? He's got the leadership stars.
Yeah.
All right, see what we get.
I mean, I'll take
Immense.
it. Okay, Gatri. Moment of truth. Do you live? He lives.
Oh,
I think. Unless the other guy's a
imagine
ranged weapon
doubting.
that's somehow stronger, I should be fine. Should be fine.
Imagine doubting, even for a moment. No, we're gonna double bow this guy. Easy. Watch him.
Ooh, that's not as strong as I would have liked. Take it though. That's
you know?
that's killable for Gatri.
You know how like other masteries can't proc at range? Can like Deadeye not proc in melee?
You called it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can Deadeye at one range, but that's just my intuition speaking. I actually don't know. I did not expect Kanigus to miss the tooth kill, but I guess we are really speaking about hard mode here.
Yeah, no.
Alright, strike rank or us. 1, 2 more strike rank. Yes!
There it is. Alright.
Watch him instantly switch to
result.
Zhark.
Yeah. Now we turn 0
Wow,
again,
it's
yeah.
almost 5-hit killing them. Or almost 4-hit
Whoa.
killing. What a beast.
It's okay, when he gets those strength levels too.
I am so glad to know how much damage Nephi takes here. That's so nice.
You know what we should do? We should have given Volek Blossom.
Oh, so he levels up even slower?
Well, like, he's already getting a ton of EXP, right? So, like, might as well.
10-4 chip, I guess. Okay, well, somehow Koenig has got them all, despite not technically surrounding any of them. That's good. That's a major quadrant out of the way. Ooh. Give me that one time. I just want to see Vantage Disarm happen. But I don't know if it can. Oh, Brave Axe? Really?
Yeah, that guy, and there's a Brave Sword on the right, too. Okay. Disarm. Quick, steal it.
I wish. Volk cannot steal, can he?
I'm pretty sure he can. I've never tried, to be honest. But
I'm not about to try. Okay, let me do a health check real quick. I think some people really got injured there, especially Gatry. So Gatry needs it. I could physically
I think you just
didn't need to.
Fortify, right?
Yeah,
actually, no.
Fortify is really good, and if it's only Gatry... Oh, definitely too. How much range does Fortify have, though?
I think it's the same as Physics, so...
So if we can Physic from here, we can also Fortify them both from here, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's
try that out for sure.
There you go.
Okay, do we go from Mass Brain Vigor on here? Like, I see a lot of targets close by each other, so I'm just thinking Vigor around here somewhere.
Yeah, I think that's, like, probably the best way to do it. So, I don't know if we're going to need, like, a shove in order to make the most of that, but...
Yeah, let's see, right? So we have, Shinon is really good from range, so he can be somewhat far in the back, and we have Cantor on Har as well. So they can be the furthest away squares, so maybe we don't need the shove. Shinaki's not doing much else, though.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like Sonic can just shove, because, like, what else is she going to do?
Do you think we need a kind of Vigor? No, right? Probably not.
No, we get out of here.
Just Fortify. We don't do that later, because then people will be more injured, perhaps.
I agree. We're gonna like stack up more injuries and then.
I'm thinking if we fortify. I kind of want to bring Kanigas back here to try help with this. Do you think that makes sense? Because there's not that much for this here. Maybe we bring like
if we do that and we Vigor, we definitely get the cane, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we have to. So if we use parity with Har, he doesn't get a chance to Corona us, which I think is really good. So. But if we do it now, I think he's like. I don't remember how much attack Kane has. He has Rexora, so he's like kind of strong, but not super strong.
There's no way he like one-shots hard, right? Especially after a Fortify. So 2,
like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It sounds like he can make it back. Did he have 12 move or 13? Do you remember? He has Celerity.
I think he has I think he has. Oh, he has Celerity?
Yeah.
He has like 14.
Okay, how many squares is this?
I'm not.
One,
okay,
2, 3,
he
4,
has
5,
yes
6,
move.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, he has 13 move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so he can make it back to a Vigor over here, for example, if we Vigor from here. So like Shinon could like hit this general, and then Volk can Bishkats, Bishop, and then
I can like Ragnall somebody, and then
Ragnall from here, and then what do we do with the left tile? Actually,
that was Har. Remember?
Oh, the left tile's Har. Yeah, true. Left tile's Har. Now what's happening here then? Oh, that's Shinon. Okay,
that's Shinon.
Kind of like that.
Yep, we got all 4.
Is Har on full health? We did physic him last turn. Nothing really happened with him, right? Yeah, he's on full health. Okay, so we can just try this turn 1 and see if he dies or not.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of gotta get the order right, you know.
We have to move Volk out of the way first, right? Which means we have to move Shinon out of the way first. So, yeah.
Exactly.
So, Shinon, double bow this guy.
It's like reminds me of those situations where sometimes you have like 3 different people on 3 different tiles and they all want to occupy each other's tiles, but like nobody can like switch.
Musical chairs, good level up. Okay, so Volk, Peshkats. I am having so much fun with Volk. He is insanely funny.
I'm telling you, he's pretty good.
It's like a Master Ninja on Radiant Dawn, but with 10,000 more attack. Are his pros good? I don't remember. Oh, they're good apparently. Apparently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, perfect. Let's get it.
There we go. And then parody turns off Celerity or something. No, I'm kidding.
That's like one of the reasons why I gave him parodies. Like, he doesn't need to use these on the squares. I also just wanted this boss convo, the full disclosure. Why is it that authority figures are always so unwilling to let go of their power? The world could flip upside down and you'd be trying to boss around gravity. You clearly know nothing of me, lout. To oppose me is to oppose the goddess Hashira herself. That's strange. I always thought that role was filled by the apostle, but who can keep up these days? So you're defending the goddess, but will she do the same for you? They really had all the writers go for Har. They were all just in tasks of helping Har but get the most badass lines possible. Alright, all good. Thank God for full HP.
No, I was chosen.
I was chosen. By whomst, though? Alright, okay. Didn't need BEXP
finally
for this
the speed level.
Yeah, it turns out BEXP is not the way. You just have to get speed Lamau.
Yeah, no.
Alright, don't need that. Let's go back here.
And then Ike was the fourth guy, yeah.
Yeah. Can we move Boyd first, get the mage or something, and get the support going? Get the bishop?
Ooh. There we go.
Son of a bench.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, I don't know whether the mage or the bishop is better. I think they both attack, so whatever. I haven't figured out what I'm doing after the vigor yet. Okay, go here.
Yeah, well, we'll leave that for the future, right? Yeah. So
maybe we have Har pivot to the right now, because this is where we need like 2 range more than anything, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of looking at these guys. I'm wondering, like I don't think we get out this turn, right?
No.
But like sometime soon.
No, we can make some very solid progress though. Okay, so you go here, and now we have to vigor. Very satisfying. Yeah, maybe Koenigus does the same thing on the other side now. He just runs. Can you reach that? Ah, he doesn't quite reach. And obviously, we can't shove him. That makes me want Har there, but I mean, we're on turn 3. The pure water's worn off a little bit. Well, it's only Har. Put Ike here, I suppose, to get started on the ranged enemies that move, maybe. And then we gotta fortify before the people leave the squares. Let me check. Yeah, I think we fortify now before people start moving more, right? Maybe attack with these guys and then fortify.
Yeah, like getting as much as you can done before the fortify is usually like pretty wise.
I'm worried that Neff will die. I forgot which of these is brave. I think this is a lance guy, so this must be brave. Yeah. And she took like 10 damage from the other guys, so this should be okay. Get out of here.
Yeah, this is totally fine. I'm pretty sure Tanith can get Brave Axe, or she can get injured and do even more Fortify, right? So
get more great sacrifice XP. That's not how it works in this game.
Yeah, no, it's
What if Tanith mooches to kill off these guys? They have Paragon anyway, or they don't have Paragon anyway. This guy,
I guess so. Yeah.
I actually don't remember how weakened they are though, because some of them got physic. I'm pretty sure. They look like pretty happy.
Kind of hard to keep track of what's going on down here. I mean, we have the Sonic key, but
yeah, I'm just gonna hit this guy with my fang and see what happens. Okay, that's perfect.
Oh right,
that's
this
beautiful. Okay, go get him, and that way we can move him forward. I guess maybe I don't know. Spear.
Yeah, we can't even use like the excuse of strike rank, right? So
no, not anymore. We lost the ability to grind Volug with no progress whatsoever. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna fortify. I guess after attacking Zhark.
Yeah, I think this guy has the Brave Sword, so...
Okay. Well, maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't.
We'll never know.
Okay, one last check. You can reach Gatri, Boyd, Har, Raphael, Ike. Perfect. Okay, fortify time. I have broken this staff before, so I'm not going to use it for every opportunity, but this seems like a good one.
Really?
Yeah.
So, I guess so. I can
or E3, kind of a threat. Okay. So that should leave them on full HP. And let's see, so... apparently these guys just didn't move. I kind of want to kill a physic guy here, maybe. But that does nothing at all beyond that. This Koenigus doesn't counter 2 range, so maybe Har should do it. Well, Har just goes here, but then we can't do this thing.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, because like there's no square that like... Actually, no, wait, you can... So if you take Har, right, can he get to that tile that's like south of that general?
Which one?
On the right? On the right side.
Oh, like here. Yeah,
he can.
Yeah. So kill the bishop and go
like,
here.
Yeah, that's like the magic square. Because it's in range of both the archer and the general.
I do like that. And he's just full HP. He still has some pure water left. There's not that many mages here. We can do this totally. I like this. Get your physicking ways out of here, friend. They are cancelled. I think we just try to make sure that next turn we can put someone here. I think that doing it this turn doesn't really matter. So we just use these vigors to clear up what is left here. Maybe...
Yeah, if Ike goes... Like, if Ike attacks from like if I attack these mages from the east, then he's actually in range of that other mage, so he can get like all 3 of them this turn, right?
You mean these guys?
No, the ones in the top. So if it goes like 2 right, 3 north, then he's in range of that other mage too.
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he can reach her, assuming this bow guy gets out of the way first. So we don't have to worry about this area for this turn, honestly.
I guess you got a point. Yeah, I was maybe worried about movement order, but
Yeah.
I think actually you're totally right. You don't need to.
I think, let's see. Well, we literally have 4, 5 attacks here. So I think I'm just going to try to kill like the hardest things to kill with Knigas first.
Mm-hmm.
Put Ike in a square where like make sure that both Knigas and Ike can go where those 3 axe generals are on the top left. Oh, we can have Volk at the chest next turn.
Oh yeah. We saved up 50 gold for it, right? So.
Yes, we might as well. Gatri, he needs to kill like one of these magical dudes because nothing else is going to be sufficient. It would be cool to put someone here, I think, to take care of these mages first before someone goes here to kill the generals. So maybe that's Shinan's or Volk's job.
I really like Shinan for that, yeah. So, and not just because I'm used to Volk having stillness, but I think like, I mean,
Shinan doesn't need to support just have a couple mages, right? You can just have him like water again.
It's just a few guys, we'll be fine.
Okay. These guys almost killed Gatri, so you want some revenge on those. This is out of range of the Thunder Mage on the right, I'm pretty sure. You can go here. And Pure Water.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm like somewhat concerned about Peshkat's uses here. Did we buy the second one or no?
I did not.
Okay.
Oh, he doesn't have to do Peshkat's things here anyway. You can just
sure, he has Basil Lord uses.
Guys, yeah. You just have Ike totally overkill this one mage over here. Make sure Volk. This is in range of the chest, I'm pretty sure. And we'll have Ike.
Yeah, that's really good.
And go as close as possible. I don't think he needs to support here anyway, so whatever.
Yeah, no, I could just do that.
Let's give more chances to activate Ether. The mages. And now past I can reach the square with the chest. So all good here. Akanea, just in case.
The Panacea, that item.
Is that how you say it? Okay.
I have no idea, actually.
Okay. And it looks like Raphael was safe once again. For sure. Can you rescue
Sounds
Raphael?
good.
No, you can't just
Should we like attack a guy with magic down here in the bottom or something? I don't know.
I'm too scared to do it. I will not do it. Alright, let's see what happens on enemy phase. That's Physic. So that guy's gonna get injured again. Here comes Shinan.
Yes, the plan worked. Look at that.
That's still quite a bit of damage, but I'm guessing they all have like the silver tier tome weapons.
Yeah, they have like the Arc Wind and the Arc Flame.
Oh, that's fine too. You can die that way too if you want to. That's fine. That was an accidental big brain move. Why does he do a
totally
front flip?
Right?
Lions don't front flip. This is not nature. Okay, it's this magic square. I do remember this magic square. It's quite good. Get out of here. And it looks like we didn't get movement ordered, but I guess you can't tell from here. This guy might not die though, because we need Irvin to kill. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Alright, and then here... I am so happy with Nullified Knigas. I just don't have to worry about the type of mage at all. I can just be like, alright, Knigas, go kill mages. It's fine. 5 damage from
just
Arc
attack
Fire.
him, yeah.
Alright.
Nothing goes wrong at all, right?
Ever. Brave Axe.
Impale. Trust. I
called it again.
Well, the other time I called it, it went like 5 combats before it happened, right? So like...
Okay. And Volu gets another kill. Let's see how much XP he gets. He got like 24... No, he got 10 for Chip now, I think. Because he leveled up once. That's still
like really
solid.
falling off. He's getting like 40 for a kill now.
Look, he's just
Brave
here
sword
he's
income.
Ooh, that's some damage. Good thing we have Fortify, I guess. Depth. Big damage. Yeah, this is not Team Omega damage right here. This is
I
team,
think this
we're
should
chilling.
be.
It's okay, Har's coming here to help out. He can like kill one general and then they can do the other one. With their combined forces, I bet they can almost 3th kill a general.
I know, they can Fanny.
Thunder Mage! Forgot about that. Yo, actually, Har doesn't have Nullify anymore. That might have been actually like a kill, do you think?
Would have been? No, come on, get out of here.
He is really high level, to be fair, yeah. Okay, no.
Ooh,
okay.
These guys are...
That's okay.
We'll figure it out.
It's okay, Boyd is here. We have the Vigor right here. We have enough actions for that, for sure.
Yo,
can we get out?
Fanny, watch it.
Can we get out?
Hold on. I think so. Can we get out with the chest? Is the other question.
Oh, that is a next level big brain move because That is some major action economy. I do like the Matrona staff, though. Okay, so if we use Raphael on this tile, Shinon can take out a general. And we figure Knigas as we run him back, and then I think the linchpin might actually be this guy. I think he is actually like too hard to kill right now.
I mean, we have Tanith who can kind of do something about it, right? But
if he attacks, but I think he doesn't.
Well, okay, so Knigas can just reach that, right? So,
true. Actually, maybe don't vigor him then. Maybe he just does
so,
that.
As long as we can figure out something to do with this,
general.
Yeah, with the general and the bishop, because like I think that's gonna take 2 actions to get rid of, right?
Oh, for sure.
Tanith's in like kind of a really inconvenient spot where she can't get either one of them. I think.
She can.
Ugh, gross.
Yeah. Okay, so she can hit the general with a spear, and then Nephthys can also hit him with a spear. I don't know if that's enough though, because she can't maybe that from stun from range, right? I guess Seneki can also help out with the purge or meteor, whichever one we are okay with breaking.
Yeah, I mean, so
we have the rescue staff as well.
I'm actually thinking that like there may need to be a rescue staff of Mekkah. How many uses?
3.
Oh, 3 use rescue? Oh, easy. I think this is the time to use it. But before we commit to such things, let's make sure that we have this bottom right corner down, because I think the bottom right's also like kind of sus.
Yeah, this guy is actually kind of low. What we can do is like, Har goes here, hammers something, and then goes back here, because I think he has the Irvin and the hammer, so we can do either one of those to kill one, and then we try and see if we can kill the other one with these 2 strength Goliaths over here.
With the Vogkadi and everything, it should be totally doable.
Yeah. But before we can gank, we kind of need to get the other one out of the way, I think. Well, actually, no, they don't have an attacking square out of the way, so I think Har has to come first. And then this guy's stationary, apparently, so I think we have to stick hard there. I think he's kind of locked in there.
Yeah, I think this is the.
Well, we can reach this, but.
Ooh. Yeah, but then what about this guy, right?
Yeah.
Like, come on. Although I guess that guy actually goes down a meteor pretty easy.
Does he? He got healed, didn't he? No, I guess he didn't.
Did he? No, he didn't get healed. I think he didn't. Actually, I was about to say check the facing on that bishop, but.
What, this one?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he healed someone in the south. Honestly, I think, why don't we lead with like the Sonic-y Meteor onto that guy on the right? Because that actually frees up Har to do a lot, if we can get that.
Does it? I guess he can go here then. We can like hand axe this guy, but we know he doesn't kill things with the hand axe alone.
Yeah, he doesn't kill that though. Okay, what about the top center though? He can be in the Raphael dance maybe.
We have so many actions here already. Why does Har need to go here?
I mean, I was thinking he could canter, but this is so sus.
This is great. I love these kind of puzzles.
How about let's try Zihar Vogkadi. There's no way that killed. In fact, he actually might get killed on the counter.
Oh yeah, because this is the Brave Sword guy, and he got hit. Yeah, we actually kind of want Har to kill him for safety, probably.
What if we had Sonic-y trade the Thani over to Mekkah, meteor somebody, and then Mekkah used the Thani on this general? Because like. You know, I know we're pessimistic about Mekkah's performance all the time, but Mekkah Thani actually, I do think would do a serious amount to the Brave Sword.
Okay, but if we meteor with, if we do that, we cannot rescue staff anymore, right? So then,
true.
What do we do about this?
I
think we need to rescue staff to kill these 2.
Yeah, I think you're right. Okay, yeah, forget about that.
And like the only way to get the rescue staff value to kill one of these 2 is to get a flyer, which is either Har or Tanith. And then Tanith can kill the bishop, but not the general. So that would be Knigas gets the general.
Honestly, can Tanith even kill the bishop? She has to be able to kill the bishop, man. Get out of here.
There's no way she doesn't. No way she doesn't kill the bishop.
I'm trying to like identify what's the most uncertain part of this turn. Yeah, I thought for a moment, the shove, but
yeah, no, she's not. Thorugh is not Mordecai. He's a good boy, but not that good.
Okay. Let's look at the top. So
if you want I
have a feeling. Ike with a hammer, maybe on the tile could do that, but
get a chest.
Yeah, but like he doesn't have a chest key.
Though. He doesn't have a key. Yeah, we need Volk to do that.
And then we just like rely on double lethality or something.
Yeah.
It could happen, I guess, but
well, we know I can. Oh, they're on like the super tiles, right? The +10 defense tiles.
Yeah, the cover tiles.
Yeah. I also don't know about hammer uses here. I need to keep one for like Lily. Okay, this isn't.
We got plenty. Yeah, we got plenty.
Okay, so what we can do if we don't use the rescue staff for this part is we can use it to get Volk out of there. That's like not an option. Or put Mekkah on the Vigor, and then she can use the rescue twice.
Oh, true. Yeah, that seems alright.
So that means the Vigor is like around here somewhere. Har gets the Brave Sword. No, wait, we need. Yeah, 10.
I'm actually kind of attracted to Har moving left now. Like.
What? Like figure him or rescue him?
Like figure rescue, something like that. So let's take a look at this top, right? So I actually kind of like the double rescue because like
so it's so dumb.
It's dumb, but like I think it works, and I think it's what we need to do. So maybe we focus on getting Har up into this place, getting him vigored. I think Kynagus's move is like pretty clear. And then, like, the thing is, Tanith and Nephany can actually contribute over to Zihark and Volug's problem too, right? So,
well, if Kynagos gets this guy and Tanith gets that, then yeah, I guess they don't. Then yeah, they can do that. Well, actually, if Tanith goes, wait, is Har like going to hammer this guy or like Irvin the bishop and then go down here?
I have a feeling that Har might be doing that. Yeah.
Okay, that means we can do stuff with these then. Like, that actually makes Tanith, like, almost completely irrelevant. That's the same for Nephany.
So, in that case, let's, like, worry most about what Har can do, because I think that's kind of, like, the top area has the most uncertainties, I think. Like, we got to fight on cover, we got to do a whole bunch of crap, right? Like, it's kind of really dicey. But in any case, I think, like, it's definitely pretty clear he should probably attack command, like, this general, unless we're fine with Sonic Meteoring that.
No, I'd better. I think I might have one more Meteor out somewhere, I don't know, but, let's say he, like, Irvin's here and then goes... No, wait, if we're attacking this general, he can't get both of these. Unless we figure him, yeah, so if he goes to the figure, then he goes up here afterwards.
I think he's, like, one of the better targets for Vigor anyway, though, right? Like, so...
He is. We just have a lot of them. Okay, so let's say you do that, and then we go here, probably, a square where no one is going to attack. And then we put our Vigor here. Mekkah goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And she doesn't even need to rescue anymore, so...
Actually, we can't build the Vigor around here, because Raphael's already on one of the squares, unless we want to shove him. But I don't think we have the action.
No, we do. We do north of that.
Oh,
right,
So Raphael wants the Vigor here, is what you're saying?
No, Raphael Vigor's like south of where Ike is, like that square.
Yeah, okay. So that means Har goes here then?
Yeah.
Okay. So Har attacks and then goes there. Probably. Okay, so if Raphael's gonna Vigor south of Ike, and then we have a couple good attacking squares for the generals. Yeah, sure, it seems kind of good. Okay, let's try Irvin. Bye. There you go. Here. Right?
Yeah, like that is pretty good.
Yeah, go here, because the only square we have anyway. And then... Actually, it's like kind of useless at attacking, but he's occupying the square. Should probably do something with him.
I think, honestly, we just move him out.
What if we move him
up
out?
To Vigor?
We could trade the hammer to him if we want to. Where are hammers again? I think one is on Har and one is on Boyd. And we want someone with the hammer here, right?
Yeah, for sure. Honestly... So what I'm thinking is like have Gatry trade the hammer over from Gatry, or sorry, have Gatry trade the hammer from Boyd and attack.
Yeah.
And then have Volk trade the hammer over. Like I'm trying to find a way to get the hammer over to Ike like very cleanly.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Or actually, no, wait. Who has the hammer now? Boyd.
Boyd has one, and then Har has one.
Okay, yeah, never mind. So I think just. Don't do any silly trading. I think there's going to be some point where Boyd goes onto Volk's current square and trades the hammer over to Ike. Like, I think that's going to happen at some point this turn.
Yeah. If Mekkah wants to do, like, a rescue on someone, like, Mekkah's going to rescue Volk out, right?
Yeah.
So, Mekkah needs to be on Gatry square, right? So, Mekkah needs to be shoved one tile.
Why does she need to be on Gatry square?
Because she wants to be... I guess she doesn't have to be figured anymore.
Yeah, there's only one rescue now.
Yeah, okay.
Like, what I think is it's Gatry right, and then Volk onto Gatry square, and then Boyd trade the hammer over and just attack the general. and then Shinon onto the 4th square.
Sure. I don't hate it. I guess I'll try to get one Luna here, and this might stop Bulk from needing a lethality somewhere, or like someone else to proc something. Because remember, Shinon and Gatri both don't 1-round generals. So
yeah, no, it's kind of
might be productive. Or we can hit the if Shinon is gonna attack this guy, then
yeah, like
it might be nice for if Gatri chips that guy then. With the
if Gatri chip,
yeah,
well,
just have him like hand axe.
I think Volk is definitely going to attack him though. So
okay, well, I'll just try this one, I guess. One Luna, please. No? Okay. So
not happening.
Alright, and then like Shinon on the left.
His only legal attack. We might as well do it straight away, yeah.
Yeah, he might Deadeye, he might not, I don't know. So you go here. Bye.
There we go. Oh, we just killed anyway.
Yeah, nice. Wasn't he two-shotting already? Yeah, he's the strength level up though. Alright. Okay, we'll take that. And you wanted to hammer on Ike, right?
Yeah, I think that was the idea. And we like Ragnar from this square.
From where he is.
Yeah. Oh, so Boyd can actually hammer, and then Ike can just trade the hammer to himself, and then Ragnar.
Yeah, that might be good. Okay. Hammer. Does it matter? Volk is going to kill the other one, right?
I think
Ike
is going to kill the other one, yeah.
No. Oh, yeah, right. He is. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so hammer this one. Doesn't matter which then. Oh, that was weakened. I hope the other one doesn't have too much defense for Ike to 2-round.
I feel like we should be fine. So
he was 2-round killing them before, so it should be okay. Okay, so we get the hammer. 6 uses, which is enough for 3 generals. Ooh, yeah, that's enough. That's enough. Okay. Yeah, it's enough to leave with 1 use for the Black Knight, I guess. So take that. Equip this, I guess.
Yeah, we have Horus Hammer too, right? So like we have options.
Yes. Okay, so take that one out. Yeah, that's clean.
Do we even need Volk here? Wow. Okay.
I guess not. Maybe we do get Mekkah in here in case there's something stupid she needs to do. Like, what is Sanaki doing? Meteoring one guy, I guess?
Yeah, no, it doesn't really seem that productive.
Nephi probably is doing absolutely nothing. Well, what about we figure this out and then we can see if we have a spare shove, because otherwise we're figuring nothing here.
Let's sort this out, yeah, on the bottom right. Let's see, there's...
This guy...
I think Tanith attacking Brave Sword seems kind of good.
Yeah, I guess if we use Tanith first, then after that we can have Nephi do it afterwards if we want to. If not, we have Nephi free to shove Mekkah, so sure.
Yeah, what I kind of want to do is like open up Volug Square. I want to attack him like in melee for the stun chance though.
With Tanith? Okay.
Yeah, with Tanith. Because like I kind of want to open up Volug Square like best as I can, so I want to get like as much attacking power in there as possible. So I'm kind of thinking like if we use Forged Silver and like stun chance, then that's going to be the best way.
So what do you want to do with Volug then? Because he can't do anything productive besides shoving Mekkah. Is that what you want?
I mean he can attack. Like
yeah, but from where? Because he wants to free up a square, right?
Well, but if we kill Brave Sword first, Brave Sword is the top guy. He's next to Zehark.
Yeah, but then how are you one-ranging the top guy if you don't want to attack with Zehark right away?
Oh no, Tanith does it.
But where does Zehark go then?
Well, we'll figure it out. Like
do this?
Well, okay, like just attack Brave Sword with Tanith first, right? Because then like.
Oh wait. Oh, I didn't realize this square was free. Hold up. Okay, we'll go here.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, which square are we using? Okay. Okay. Yeah, no. Tanith is in the end game now. That's
the Avengers Endgame.
Beautiful. Please double General Tanith. Thank you. Okay, clean.
Thank you.
Clean. Okay. All right.
Nice Paragon.
Yes. Beautiful. Absolutely excellent. Okay, so now we try Zehark on the bottom guy. He's kind of weakened though. He might die. Let's try Volug first.
Yeah.
See how much he has.
Yeah, Volug first and then Nephi, I think is the idea.
Okay. I think if I move Volug out of the way like this, I have the option to have Nephi on melee, I guess. Yeah, it's not enough, but Zehark should do the trick from here.
Yeah, we got Zehark, we got Nephi, we have like everything we could desire. All right, another level. Let's see it. Strength.
Oh, poggers. Okay, we can shove with either one. Probably best to get the kill in Nephi because Paragon. So then we Zehark can shove Mekkah. Right?
Yep.
Okay. Finally, we got our disarm. Finally. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, and now Zhark, because like we have nothing better for this figure, right? So we might as well get Mekkah involved. Although we're, okay, so if we want
you know, I see a really silly one actually.
What? A use for Mekkah?
Yeah, but it doesn't actually work. I was thinking we have Kynegus attack the general and then Volk steal, and then we rescue Volk into the vigor, but then like Kynegus is busy. He needs to do things, right? So
yeah, Kynegus has to go somewhere else. But Volk is not ready to get to the chest yet. So Mekkah's first action has to be something else that's not rescuing.
Actually, no, come on. Doesn't Har just get rid of the bishop and general all on his own? So actually, I think having Kynegus attack one of these guys is useful, is it not?
He might not kill. He has, what's it called? Because they're on the cover tiles, right? So he might not roar and kill. But in that case,
well, if he doesn't... Yeah, we have Meteor. We have other... We have ways.
I guess checking this is good, then.
Yeah, it's also funny.
Har's going here, Irvin, and then go one down, right?
Yeah, he's just got that totally sorted.
Yes, okay. So I guess we just try this and then see if we can get something out of Mekkah. Oh, there it is. Nice one. Kynegus is like on point with these.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And then we just Volk steal, and then Mekkah rescue.
Yes. Okay, so get the chest dummy. Trona. And that, I guess.
Yeah, he needs that.
Okay, and then shove Mekkah with Zhark, who has nothing better to do. I just thought of a potentially huge problem.
It's fine, don't worry. No, hey, check it out. We just go east of Har, right, and then we rescue.
I like that a lot.
Because then Volk gets in the dance. Yeah,
I like that. I was afraid that he would like, because if we go here, he can get rescued here, and Raphael's like, so where do you want me to go?
Yeah, no, but this is the right way to do it.
I did not check the rescue range. Okay, it's good. Okay, come here, Volk. Yeah.
Get back here.
Ah, beautiful. I love it. Okay, maybe you can like chip a guy somewhere. Okay, so now, did I get the hammer from Void earlier with Ike?
Yes, we did.
Okay. Bigger. Okay, we have way overkill auctions for this actually. Like on these generals.
Yeah,
we don't need to hammer anything.
We're totally fine.
Okay. Har.
First things first, yeah. Bishop.
It has to
general.
There's no one else that's gonna do that bishop anyway. So sure. In here. What turn are we on? I actually want to see that.
I think we turn 4.
Yeah, this is insane.
There you go. Good clear.
Yeah, it's turn 4. I was like, I keep forgetting where to look. Okay, so we'll go here, and I'll go like below the general afterwards, so that I don't know. They're not moving anyway. What am I talking about? Okay, go here. Go here.
Watch Har be like short on this guy.
Yeah.
Ike hammer a guy. I mean, I don't know. Come on.
Yeah, it's from here it's easy. So now it's just like trying to find like the most micromanaged things possible to save your. But yeah, no, let me just double check he has the hammer. He does. Okay. I guess I can hit one with Shinon so that he.
Volk first is better, right? Like, because this near attacking square can only be occupied by Volk, whereas if we kill the south general or the west general, then Shinon can use that square.
Oh, yeah, okay, so we hit the bottom one? Wait, does it matter? 1, 2,
I guess, like,
4,
left
5.
one is a hand axe, but...
Wait, so why does it matter what Volk does?
Well, because if, like, say we kill one of these generals, Volk can't stand on one of those squares to attack the remaining general, right? So
yeah, okay, makes sense. Okay, I guess I'll hit the... This one has a hand axe, right?
The left one has a hand axe.
Okay. I cannot tell these things. I'm ignorant. Okay, that's productive.
A whole lot of damage.
Whole lot of damage.
Lethality. Boom. I don't know.
Okay, now I have to kill that one, or else he's gonna not enemy face Volk. So hammer him.
There you go. Whoa.
That's closer than I expected it to be. Nice, Ike. Just in time. I was really scared for you there. And I guess I'll hit the last guy with Shinon.
There you go. Deadeye moment.
Yeah, maybe.
Deadeye gamers in chat.
What if Shinon doesn't 4-hit KO? There's no way, right?
I mean, like, so. He doesn't have a hand axe.
Oh, true. Okay, he's forced to go for Ike. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, goodbye. Nice.
Easy win.
I was like, what if he does and then he goes for Volk? Like, okay, perfect. Okay.
What if he like goes for Volug? You know.
Yeah,
like...
So it's literally just the guy next to Har left. That's it. That's all.
All right. Here.
Okay.
Don't mess it up.
Don't mess it up. Let's get it.
26, please.
Ooh, oh, got him!
Easy!
Easy 4-turn.
Easy!
Easy 4-turn. Completely blind.
Done.
Beautiful heist. Oh shit, he got his level up.
What a trash. I mean,
yo,
what
if I insisted on not getting kills on hard here? This is it. It's the route map. Route it.
Well done, well done.
GG. That was fun. Damn. That was definitely fun. Well, guess what? We have 4 more maps of this. Well, actually, they're a little less intense. There's a little less generals in these maps, but we have some boss fights ahead of us. That is for sure.
Yeah, quite a few.
All right. I hope you all enjoyed that. And we will see you next time for the last proper episode. And then we'll be on to the live streams. See ya.
On to the stream. See you.